Hi, Hiram here. One of the YouTubers that I really enjoy watching is a man that goes by the name of ColoradoCamper. If you haven't seen his videos, I'll leave a link down below. You should really check them out. They're pretty cool. Anyway, a couple of weeks ago he did a video on what he called the 6 main types of alcohol stoves. Now I don't know if he got these from the website Zenstoves.net, but he referred to that, and that, I mean, if you're into alcohol stoves, you got to check out that site. I'll leave a link down below for that too. Anyway, he did this video, I think he called it the DIY alcohol stoves, 6 main types. I watched the video, and surprisingly, he asked me if I'd like to play with them and give tests on them. He did the test that he ran. He used the GSI Outdoor Pinnacle cook set, the Duelist, whereas I used the Boy Scout pot on my tests. So I thought maybe I could play with these and see what kind of results I'd get. So of course when he offered it, I jumped at the chance, and then on Monday I got this package, surprisingly from Colorado. Go figure. Anyway, I thought I'd open it up today and do a quick little review on the stoves, the burners that he sent me. Well, stoves and burners. I really expected a larger package. I'm surprised it fit in this small box. Oops. But yeah. Right off the bat, one of them got squashed. Yikes. Well, that's snail mail for you. This was his the chimney stove. It also had a adjuster on it when it wasn't smashed. I was really looking forward to trying that one. But anyway, this was one of the 6, a chimney stove. Chimney because you put the alcohol in here, lit it, it sucked air in through these holes, and the flame and everything came out of this top hole. He also had, 16 penny nails to use as a pot stand. I was really looking forward to that because I thought that this might be too much of a height on here. I'll have to see if I can play with that to straighten it out. If not, I'll make up another one. Let's see. Then he has a low pressure side burner. A lot of people call this a super cat stove. Just made out of a cat food can. Now, I had to get this from a neighbor because I have Max, I don't have a cat. But this is just a cat food can. And then you can punch holes in it using a standard paper punch. These have some problems as far as if you put a cold pot on this, it tends to dampen down the flame. And this was one I was really looking forward to playing around with using. I should have gotten this stuff out before. Using carbon felt across the top of this to see what that does to isolate the cold pot from the stove. So anyway, this is a low pressure side burner, commonly called a super cat stove. Super cat because it's made out of a cat food can. Let's see, what else? There's this one. If I remember right, he called this a hybrid side burner. Flames come out of the side. You put the liquid down in here, your alcohol. Now in this case, he used nails, small nails, to keep the pot off of the stove. This also has problems with, if you put a cold pot of water on here, it tends to dampen down the flames because the cold knocks down the vaporization. So ColoradoCamper put these nails in to hold the pot up just a little bit. I think this would also work with a piece of carbon felt. I'm sure you've seen on a couple of my other videos where I've started using and testing with this stuff. So anyway, this is a excuse me, hybrid side burner. Let's see. Then we have this one. Yeah. Wait a minute, I may be getting confused here. Should have taken notes. I think this was his hybrid side burner. Not sure what this one is. Well, we'll leave that one for later. Here we have an open jet stove. This is one that he said was very much like a... Oh, maybe I should have written. Hope you enjoy experimenting with these stoves. Okay. Just a little note to me. Here's another stove. This is his open jet. He considered this to be just like a Trangia in the sense that now the Trangia just happens to be my favorite burner. But this has jets just like this. The Trangia has jets across the top. This has jets across the top. But that's the only similarities. The Trangia you can put away with alcohol in it because it has a lid that goes on. Something like this, you have to burn it out. I don't know if you're really able to get the alcohol out of here, you know, if you have anything left over. Anyway, he's got these pot stands, 16 penny nails that he's bent. They go in like so. So you can adjust this for large and small pots. Just like so. So that'll be another one I'll play with. And this one is a pressurized stove. A lot of times called a penny stove. Of course, I don't have one here. A lot of people call it a penny stove because they use a penny over the filling hole right here. So that once you've warmed this up, the jets of alcohol, the vaporized alcohol, comes out through these. Now what ColoradoCamper's done is he cut off a nail to put in the hole. Just like so. Now this one needs some sort of an alcohol or some sort of a pot stand to go with it. Now I'm not sure which this one is. I was thinking he was sending an open flame kind of a stove. This kind of looks like a side burner, but with larger holes. Kind of like this one. Except instead of the small jets, he's made larger holes. Now in his video, what he had, yeah, 6 stoves, but he switched 2 of them on me. One other stove that he had in it was a sorry about that. What he had was a can like this, just a candle can. You've seen me playing around with these in previous videos. These are nice because you can do all kinds of stuff with it. But he took a can like this and put, that must have been a smaller can. He put his nails in like this to act as a pot stand. Just like that. Now on his, it was a smaller tin, so it would have been elevated a whole lot more than that. But this was one of the first ones that he played with. The nails are a good idea. I've used these before in my Trangia. If I didn't have a pot stand or a holder to go with this, I put them in like that. Now you can see here, this gives you more leeway. This is what I called nailing the Trangia. Now you don't get to use a simmer ring, but it works as a nice easy pot stand, and you always carry nails with you, or at least ways I do. So anyway, that was one of the other ones that he didn't send to me. Just like that. Now these tend to be a little slow, but they work. So what I'll be doing is I'll run tests on these using my Boy Scout pot. I'll have to see what I can do with this one. The chimney stove. Too bad. Because this was a stove, like I said, I think I said, he had made a strip on it so that you could regulate and make this actually simmer. If you block off these air holes where the air goes in and then comes up through, by blocking them off somewhat, you can regulate how much heat, how much flame comes out of the top of this. Now these are all alcohol stoves. I'll be using methanol with these. But this is from Colorado Camper. I thank Colorado Camper for sending me these and giving me the opportunity to play with them, see what I can do with them. I thank you for, or if you get a chance, like I said, there'll be a link down below to go to his YouTube page. Look at his other videos. He's got some cool ones there. Again, I thank you for watching. I look forward to your input, questions, remarks, helpful suggestions. Let me know what you think of these different types of stoves. Go to that zenstoves.net. Check that out. Let's see, getting off hand here because I'm thinking already what I can do with these. So anyway, thank you for watching, and watch for my buddy Max. Bye now.